So I know how you kind of typically go about your bullpens.
Yeah.
And I'd say go like 10, 15, like how you typically do it. Just feel the mound, get loose, because I want to really focus on those 2-pitch tunnels.
Yeah.
Like I understand if you throw a bad pitch, like you're gonna want to like throw it again and get redemption.
Yeah.
But it's like, can we target like what you already do well, implement that, obviously not get too far away from it, but then like utilize it to then make that next pitch, right?
Yeah.
So out of the 3 tunnels that I wrote down, so glove side fastball, and then change up for a strike, and then glove side fastball cutter, and then arm side fastball down, arm side fastball elevated curveball.
Okay.
So like fastball glove side, change up for a strike, fastball arm side, change up for a strike.
Okay.
Right? Because I want to focus on, you know, how can we get as many like good repetitions as possible.
Definitely.
All right.
Yep.
When we do this, like that would obviously be like a focus of your pen, right?
Yeah, which is that.
Yeah. So like when you start throwing, like you're gonna get a feel for it, right? Like when you start throwing your fastballs, just like be intentional with like, okay, can we go arm side down for a strike, arm side down for a strike, and then can we stay arm side, and then can we elevate it? And then once we get that, then change-ups, when we do get to our change-ups, we throw them for strikes. Now, that doesn't mean like you don't want to implement some change-ups where you're getting, you know, a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. I want Rada to be like in the right-handed batter's box. And I don't want you to change like mechanically, right? Because I think that's sometimes what happens with when you throw a cutter is like you try to get a little too cross-body and then your wrist comes through and it's like under it, you know? And that's why I was like, even like if you've got Rada in the righty's batter's box and then like brought him up, right? So then he's like forcing you on top. And then once we get those and we're comfortable with that, I'll give you the tunnels.
Okay.
All right. And then we'll just write this down as we go.
Yeah, no problem.
And then we'll get together afterwards. We'll jot down some things
Beautiful.
as well. Can we get them on a mic? We're gonna plan on emphasizing arm side fastballs for a strike, arm side elevated to tunnel his curveball, change-ups for a strike, called strike, and then cutters when he gets to his cutter round, glove side, and even scoot up to force him on top of it because he'll get on. And then after we're done with that, maybe like quick word or whatever, and then we want to do like some 2-pitch tunnels. Fastball glove side followed by a change-up for a strike. Fastball arm side followed by a change-up for a strike. And then same thing for like the fastball arm side elevated, then curveball for a strike.
Just middle for now.
So like, see how on his fastball, like the ball comes out, like you can just see his hand on top?
Yeah.
That's how I want his cutter to come out. Fastball's arm side strikes. Shade it a little more out, yeah. Elevate it, yeah. But elevate it to where you think, like if I'm standing in, where's the strike at the elevated one? Try to get for a strike. Good, for a strike. Do you want him to elevate his target?
Yeah, put it here, just stay middle.
I mean, that's still a good pitch.
No, it's a great pitch. He does that really well.
Yeah.
But can we go like when we do the OOs, can we have that as an OO option? Like his speed difference on that is like 10 to 12.
Right.
So like there's a lot of the times where like you get a guy take, yeah, heck yeah. But like a lot of those guys we're seeing it like, and then they're just like, I'm not gonna swing at that until 2 strikes.
Don't mind that.
No, I mean, that's what we were just saying is like the first one and the third one, they're nasty. They literally like just started laying off the changeup at a certain height, right? Until probably 2 strikes. The speed difference is like 10 to 11. So like even if you throw one up and they swing at it, that's what I'm saying, right? So can you show them like, all right, I'm gonna sell it out of the hand, but you still have to respect it because it can be a strike. Because then that's where this is gonna play even more. Fastball, arm side, down, down, and then change up for a strike. A 1-0 changeup, and then 1-1 fastball, arm side elevated. Get a strike on that?
Yep.
Same tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's good. And how good is he gonna be when he gets a feel for the cutter and he's able to throw that one there too? Fastball, glove side. Glove side, 0-2. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Cutter. Safe. Yeah, get like right here. Yeah, hey, I'm looking at hand placement in relation to the ball.
And the spin was good. Even though it was small, the spin was good, and out of the hand, it was real good.
Go again, cutter. No, but again, I'm looking at hand because I feel the spin is gonna take care of itself. Yeah, fastball, glove side. Cutter. Yeah! Change up for a strike.
Dang it.
Good pick. Yeah, cutter, glove side. It sharper when it's a little down out of the hand. Yeah. Go again. But that's like what I was saying, right? Is like the difference between the wrist. Yeah.
That's it right
Heck
there.
yeah, dude. Fastball, arm side elevated.
Too much.
I'm okay
with that.
But I was just gonna say, like, that's the one with the fastball arm side elevated, you shade elevated. Because now we're gonna start mixing this in. Fastball, glove side. Curveball. Give him the target where that fastball started. You got that curveball being straight down or like 11-5?
More 11-5.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
at the spot.
That's why I like the arm side fastball elevated in comparison to when he goes glove side. And again, this bullpen is just like, how can we induce takes? Not like so much like induce takes, but if they're gonna take it, can we steal pitches, you know? Because he's already nasty, like with 2 strikes. It's just like, can we get there quicker? Arm side elevated fastball. Yes, Danny. All right, call it. Sequence, call it. Just some of the stuff we had been working on, you know, he's gonna call it out for you. Good. Yeah. Yep. Probably too good. That was middle.
Was it?
You got middle? That's so good. Lefty? Good, Danny. Yeah. It's hard to do, to distinguish which release. Yeah.
That did not move.
How much different than the heater? Was he on top of that one?
Yes.
And it's a little bit?
Yeah, that one was small. It was obviously a little slower too.
Yeah.
So
the
spot is what.
I'm not ever gonna tell you to do more or do less. I don't know your body.
Just middle.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Shit.
Hey.
Really good shit.
Thank you. So with me, so like that fastball, for example, that started in and rode like a good amount of horizontal.
Yeah.
So if you throw a cutter glove side and it shifts this much glove side, you're still gonna miss the barrel probably.
Okay.
Because now you're finally getting to the point where you're selling the cutter out of the hand. Like today, I don't think you had, maybe one cutter that was kind of under it, but like I got with him to make sure like what we were looking for, like the ball or the fingers on top. And even like if you need to set like the sights a little bit lower on the cutter, but if it is gonna allow you to stay on top and through it, that's when you got your best break.
Yeah.
But I mean, shoot, you executed exactly what the plan was. Change ups, like I'm totally okay, because you didn't throw one that was like popped out, that's a very bad pitch. Because even if you set your sights elevated with the change up, so if we want it to end like here, you still threw a lot that started here and ended here, which is like great, right? The curveball, it's an intent thing for me. Right? Like if we're 0-0, sometimes in a game you go 0-0 curveball and your intent just a little bit goes down and then that's when it pops and it's kind of arm side, right? That was really good. Literally you're playing with house money, right? Like if you have that approach where like I'm so good with my 3-pitch mix and it's like I'm playing with house money, like I just won 1,500 at the roulette table, I'm gonna go to blackjack and play with the casino's money. Cutter. You know? And then it's like when you throw a banger, it's just like, oh, look, I freaking hedged my bet. Like, we're good. If you're in the mindset of that, dude, it's going to be really beneficial for you too. Because like your fastball, that's the crazy part for me. His fastball, even glove side, is going to have so much lateral movement, right? Back. So if he goes again with a fastball looking pitch out of the hand going glove side, and even if it just moves this much, it's not going to come back.
Exactly.
So you're gonna get swings that's like, oh, it's gonna come back. I'm perceiving that the barrel's gonna be there or the ball's gonna be there to barrel it, and you're gonna get fists on probably poor cutter. What do you mean, what are you gonna write down? We just talked about everything you're supposed to write down.
I want to write it all down and like make sure I have it properly.
Okay.